Hi, this is Joe again with another review. And some time ago, I had done a review on a kids show, The Magic Gorn, and I'm going to do another review of another kids show today, and that is, or for this video, and that is the show called The Great Space Coaster. It's aired for 5 years, from 1981 to about 86, and this, excuse me, this show aired in syndication across the country, and it used to air pretty early in the morning. And it's one of the few kids shows that did air in the morning, before kids went off to school. And this was a pretty popular show at the time, even though I think it has like the shortest lifespan of any children's show. Because by the time at the end of its run in '86, that's when kids shows would start being produced on regular television, and now it's been only segregated to PBS stations, like Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers, and so forth. But this show, this stars three humans, and which were like primary characters, and I think Roy, Danny, and Francine, even though they did not use their real names, so it's kind of make it different than the most kids shows, except for Sesame Street. All the other kids shows at that time, Magic Gorn and another show called The New Zoo Review, used the actual person's names as the names on the television show. But the Great Space Coaster didn't do that. Now, what makes the Great Space Coaster unique than most other children's shows was the fact they did use popular songs as segments on the television show. It means is what they do is, in each show they have like this fictional asteroid they all live on, and they do have puppets on the show, like Magrillo Gorilla. They had there was a woodpecker on the show. Of course, the most popular character on the show was Gary Gnu, and he had his own little segment on the show called the Gary Gnu Show, the No Gnus is Good Gnus show. And of course, his segment was the most popular segment on the Great Space Coaster. Because in every show, every time we would try to do a news story, a legit good news story, his staff would show like the wrong film or whatever, and of course Gary Gnu would get mad, and of course his staff would call him a turkey. They say, "Hey, you turkey, Gary," and they drop a fake turkey onto the set. But some of the other popular segments was that there was like one of the two guys, Roy, would show cartoons of some of the other characters. We have like a little. It's kind of like look like a little miniature, like a travel clock. So like pop the thing open, take a little floppy disk, like something like our Star Trek, and we'll pop into the thing into this little viewer, and you will see a cartoon for a couple of minutes. And sometimes they'll do it in parts, and sometimes some cartoons, depending on its length or visual length, will last like a whole week, and you have to watch the show every single week. What's going to happen in this particular cartoon that Roy will show. But also in every segment they would have like, I think they got for the whole week. They would have sometimes we have guest stars on the show. They have Marvin Hamlish, who just passed away. Annie Quinn, who played Annie in the 1982 movie version. There was one show called Great Space Coaster Super Show, and it had Valerie Hoffman on, who was battling cancer right now. But the show was pretty good at this time, and it was very entertaining. And of course, every show they have like episode, they would have like a lesson almost every show. Kind of like the Magic Gorn, where every half-hour show they have some kind of lesson to teach the kids. That and also the cartoons that the Roy character would show will also teach kids lessons. But most of the time, is the characters having fun, and I entertain the kids in some capacity. Like the McGrillo Gorilla character, who usually tells jokes with the woodpecker character. And the two of them will go back and forth, bagging each other, telling jokes. Um, which was fine. And also, one of the better segments is when they have actually have the Grease Space Coaster segment. And we have Baxter, who is like a guy in a puppet costume, would take the three human characters and they go somewhere, and the rest, and for a few minutes, it's like a film segment on location somewhere. And eventually, the segments will lead into a song where either one of the characters or all three characters would sing a song to the audience. Those segments were pretty good. And of course, I happened to find the real life person. I'm not going to give up her name on here, but I happened to find the actual actress who had played, singer and actress actually played the Francine character on Facebook actually. And I wrote her a message and said I happened to be a fan of the show, which I was, and I thought that she had a great singing voice, which she does have, which she had then and she still has now, and I used to enjoy the show. I used to watch the show every morning before I used to go to school. I used to watch it all the time. And she said, "Oh," and she actually wrote back to me and said, "Thank you for the." And she thanked me for all the kind words I had to say. And it said, "Well, it's all true. I still enjoying the show, and still having to find some episodes on YouTube and get reacquainted with the show. And I still enjoy the show because it was entertaining. Plus, also you also have some other human characters, or at least humans in actual costumes with different rubber characters. There's one called Empty Promises, which has this gigantic head. I don't know how in the world they were able to whip that head, and the head is so huge, even bigger than Big Bird. And speaking of Big Bird, the irony is that the puppeteer for the gorilla character was actually Kevin Clash, the infamous puppeteer who was the puppeteer the original puppeteer for Elmo, until he got fired because he was accused of molesting kids. He was one of the puppeteers for the gorilla character on Grease Space Coaster. Well, it also kind of works. Not only did all the songs work, and they did use modern songs on the song at the time the show was filmed for the television show. For example, I do remember there was one guy, the Danny character, sang the song from the Greatest American Hero television show, which was kind of surprising that they have a show from primetime, television show on a show that's aimed at kids. It was kind of unique to me. But there was also one segment which, of course, you can not. And this segment was filmed today and used today. People make a sneak over it. The Great Space Coaster Super Show, which I mentioned. There was one segment about 15 minutes into the show where you had the Great Space Coaster segment, as I described it when it was earlier, with the three human characters at the beach, and all three of them were in swimsuits. And you had the Francine characters in a one piece, but like a strapless one piece, and you had the two guys in swimsuits, and you had the hairy chest, the two guys, and you should have seen the comments on YouTube of that particular video. Or oh, look at the hairy chest! I can't believe you showed hairy chest on the kids show. But whatever. So it was interesting to see that Francine in that swimsuit because she was the babe on the show. She was very good looking and very cute and very pretty and very talented, because I think she had the best singing voice of all three characters. Anyway, see, they sing, and McGrill was like a lifeguard on this beach, and all three of them sing the song. King of the Beach. Because the lifeguard is supposed to be king of the beach, or the queen of the beach if it's a woman lifeguard. But they're singing the song "King of the Beach" to McGrill, and and Francine, she goes, "Oh, look at the hairy chest," and the gorilla has this hairy chest, and I think it was, hilarious and maybe a little perverted in a way, because nowadays, uh, the politically correct times we live in now in 2015, you don't really get away with a song like that. But since it was in the uh, 80s, early 80s, we were able to get away with singing a song like that on a kid show. Um, but I'm not saying there was anything personally wrong with it. It was entertaining. It was a cute song. I was entertained by it, and that's what Great Space Coaster was an entertaining kid show. Now, was it the greatest show of all time? Greatest kid show of all time? It's a debatable point, but the show itself is still good, and amazingly, it still holds up today, in 2015. And the other episodes, I don't know how many episodes total there were of this show, but there were enough that somebody took the time and posted these episodes on YouTube. I think from the Philadelphia station, or Philadelphia TV station, and put these shows on YouTube. But fortunately, the schnook who posted up put it in with the commercials and the time on the show, which is ridiculous. Wish they took out the stupid commercials, but whatever. But like I said, the show is. If you want to be entertained, for kids, uh, even if you're an adult, or if you're part of the generation that used to watch the Great Space Coaster, go watch it today, and it still holds up. So that's my review of the Great Space Coaster. Please click on the video. Please read it. Please subscribe to my channel, and please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. Also, you can check out my other reviews, not only on my YouTube channel, but also you can check out on my posts on WDY.com. That's ORWDY.com. Check out all my videos on his channel, plus also the Rowdy Reviewers videos and his content, and he does a great job on his videos over there. Ken Premium, I've been a fan of his almost since the beginning, or since he started 5 years ago. That's 2010, and and give him some great advice, again some great suggestions and stuff of his Charlie Brown videos. And so I figured, since give him some suggestions and he followed through on them, we may have this like loosey goosey deal, and he agreed to add more content to his page, and B, to maybe get some viewership of my videos to post on his. Maybe both of us will have a larger content, more viewers. But unfortunately, it only worked so far, like one video so far, which is Unfaithful. My Unfaithful review, which I got like over 1,200 views on there, and it's more than any other video. Not any video got not even close. I don't know why I went on this tangent, but please check out my videos on RowdyC.com, as well as on all of my videos, including videos that I personally shot that are not movie reviews, but there's other videos that I have shot or filmed over the years. Please check them out. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.